Well, first up on the bulletin, we are going to get you some big breaking news which is coming in here on Times Now. Well, the centre has sought extension of SK Mishra's term. That's the big breaking news which is coming in. The centre has moved the Supreme Court afresh, seeking the extension of the term of the Enforcement Director SK Mishra. Remember, his term was set to end on the 31st of July as per the Supreme Court judgment, which ruled that the extension given to his term was illegal. He's already gotten 2 extensions in the past. Now, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta tells the Supreme Court that the centre is filing an application with regard to the recent judgment about SK Mishra's term extension. Well, the Solicitor General has said in Supreme Court, and I'm going to quote him here, "We are making some prayer that will have to persuade this court that this extension should be given." Now, the Justice had said, Justice Gavai, who is hearing the case, says we will be hearing the case tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Let me go across to Harish Nair, who's joining us, our legal editor. Harish, this is very interesting. There's a big rap coming in from the Supreme Court saying till now and no more for the ED director. But now there is another plea which has gone in. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, there's a fresh plea moved by the ED seeking further extension after the July 31 deadline set by the Supreme Court, which ruled that extensions given to his term were illegal. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta for ED told Supreme Court that the centre will be filing an application very soon with regard to recent judgment about SK Sanjay Mishra's term extension and how the way it is the term was curtailed. Solicitor General said we are making some prayer that will have to persuade this court, and Justice Gavai has heading the bench has said that we will hear the matter tomorrow at 3:30. Remember, the Supreme Court had regarding the orders dated 17 November 2021 and 17 November 2022 granting extension to the tenure of Sanjay Mishra for a period of 1 year each. Supreme Court had held it to be illegal and said that the petitions are partly allowed to that extent, and however, Sanjay Mishra is permitted to continue to hold office till 31st July 2023. So this is the order which the centre and the ED has challenged, saying that they will file an application very soon stating the reasons why such an extension is required on urgent basis, and tomorrow the matter will be taken up for hearing at 3:30. We'll have to wait and watch what kind of order the Supreme Court bench led by Justice B.R. Gavai will pass. Back to you.
Harish, do we know the details of what are these reasons they are likely to cite? Because already the Supreme Court has said that this posting was illegal. The Enforcement Directorate, after all, has some very critical cases that it is currently investigating under this very man, which is why it's important for us to understand what's the emergency to grant him an extension.
Yes, remember, during the earlier Supreme Court judgment, while giving Sanjay Mishra 2 extensions, Supreme Court has said that the ED will have to convince the court about the urgent reason regarding what is the state of the ongoing cases and why this particular director's role is very crucial, and all of it has to be put in writing, and maybe the ED will say that Sanjay Mishra is part of several transnational cross-border cases which are being investigated and which are at a crucial stage. We'll have to wait and watch what are the cases the ED will, the instances the ED will list, and whether the Supreme Court will be convinced in this regard.
That'll be very interesting to watch out for. Thank you so much, Harish, for joining us for those details.